Okay, this is the Iron Hand Guild. We are in Port of Sakai in Izumi Setsu. Check the description for timestamps because each merchant will have their own timestamp area. So if you're looking for something specific, it'll be in there. And then all of the individual rewards and engravings will also be in there.
Shizuka, is that you? I haven't seen you since my father's tea ceremony.
The Golden Teppo.
Sit. Have some sake. Let's talk business.
I'm no longer in the teppo trade.
You never were. We both know that now. So, Shizuka, I may have a task better suited to your true skills.
My skills are not for sale, whatever you might think of me.
Oh, then let me appeal to your virtue, Shinobi. Men like this feed chaos. Innocent people will suffer.
I'm listening.
The death of Lord Nobunaga has had a profound effect upon this land. Not just for governance, but also culture, trade. Some use this chaos to falsely attach themselves to great merchant houses, forging letters and contracts that bear our names.
You fear for your reputation.
Of course I do. This impostor kills traders and merchants who refuse his offers. We at least are open to negotiation.
All right. For the greater good and past favors. Where can I find him?
The merchants that serve him might offer clues that point the way. But spare the merchants if you can. When the Iron Hand is dead,
If I must.
House Imai will contract their services. If they live.
Okay, so now onto the objectives screen, we're going to open a new area. We're going to do each merchant one at a time, and we're going to start with Kanta. Get him clean too. There we go. So the first one is up here on the island in Lake Biwa. And I will meet you guys up there. And we'll go from there. Okay, we're on the island. And we're going to go get a note that is surrounded by a couple of bandits. None of these are merchants, so it's okay. We're going to go ahead and kill them.
Movement.
It'd be nice to get a double, but close enough. Okay.
A trading ship. Does the Iron Hand's reach extend this far? There may be something of value on board that wrecked ship. If pirates haven't picked it clean.
Okay. Okay, we're going to get him on the street. He's going to be surrounded by 2 guards. Where the guards are sort of is random. Sometimes there's one in front, one in back. Sometimes he's fast and they're both in the back. And right now they're in the back. Hit L2 now before you get up there so it doesn't interfere like later.
Merchant work for the Iron Hand?
Get rid of the guards because they'll just get in your way. And then drop another smoke bomb. There we go. Grab. Choke him out. Time to go.
This Iron Hand is from Tamba, not Sakai.
Critical
And
chance
more
under
heavy-handed
half
than
health.
either
Let me get around the
Soku
corner.
nor Soku. There
no
must be
guard.
someone who can tell me where in Tamba to look.
Okay, so if you assassinate him, you will get a Kanabo for Yasuki. But either way, you will get critical chance plus 6% on enemies below half health. So we got that anyway. And then we just spared this guy, who's a merchant, most likely working against their will. Alright, so now we're going to go here. He isn't Tamba. And this guy's sort of at his shop, so we just need the smoke bomb and that's it. Gonna refill.
Merchant looks nervous. Maybe out of fear of the Iron Hand.
I don't recommend the quick drop for L1,
The
R2.
Iron Hand has named Fukuyama Castle as his base. A mistake he will come to regret.
Because you
I do
accidentally
not know
assassinate him.
Fukuyama Castle, but I may learn more from the Iron Hand's
Other merchants. Okay. Spared this one. Now this one, we're gonna go get his bandits first. There we go. And he's a little off the beaten track, so I will meet you guys outside of this bandit camp in Anyu Pass, Wasaka. Okay, we're at the camp, approaching from the southeast side. There are 7 people here, and these grasses don't necessarily hide you. So as you're approaching the rock, be sure to crouch, because these 2 guys, they're standing next to each other, may white alert on you. And we're going for the notice on the table. Now, this guy doesn't seem to hear me unless I whistle from on top of the rock. There. Now, if you're deep enough and crouched, make sure that the white outline is around you. And if you kill him on the top of the rock, the person that paths sort of where they were can see them. So I waited until he was just off the rock. And so now she won't see his body. But it doesn't matter. If he's at the top, you can come up and get behind her when she checks it out. So, I mean, either way it works out. We're going to get her for checking out a dead body anyway. So just keep in mind that if you kill him on the top of the rock, she'll go check. This one right here. Okay.
I should stay hidden here.
Pay us for it.
You could have overheard a conversation, but there's nowhere to hide while they do, so. Okay, so now she's gonna go check them out.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna hit this front guy in the hat with a knife. If I can stop sliding.
Killed recently. Who did this? Hey, now.
Okay, so this is the note we
I
want.
don't care what hold the Iron Hand has on these merchants. There's no excuse for murdering people to rob them.
Okay, gonna grab all these goodies and then we're gonna go. Overgrown lantern. Okay. So now we're going to give the merchant the note that we picked up. But we're going to highlight this one. Because this one doesn't put anything on the map, which is a little confusing. But it's the same merchant. Oh, let me get out of the restricted area.
If you can see me, then I am here. The crane was all alone in the snow. Sad.
Okay, now since we picked up the note at the bandit camp, that's an option to talk to him.
I have goods, both local and foreign.
Well, he's a port trader normally, so you can see his shop. That's a port trader. But we're going to give him the bandit letter that we got from the camp.
This may interest you.
What's this? A letter? It's about time you showed up. Take the stuff out back where we can speak freely. Be more discreet next time. If Hasimai learns of this, the Iron Hand will have our heads.
So I never saw an option to grab this guy. All he had was assassinate or talk.
What hold does the Iron Hand have on these merchants?
If you can see me, then
Are they
I
as
am
corrupt
here.
as he is?
Come closer.
So it was the only option that we
Solgrave told me
had.
to spare the merchants, but this one seems as cruel as the Iron Hand. The Iron Hand is not so different from other merchants. He wants to use tea to improve his standing. Master Rikyu's tea ceremony could be the thing that draws him out.
Okay, so he's dead. So now we're going to go visit this guy, and he is in a brewery in Kyoto. So that's where we are, and he is right here, sort of southeast side of the city. It's actually kind of closer to this one. That's all right.
Is the boss still locked in that warehouse?
You know how he is when he gets like this. He doesn't want to be bothered. Not for any reason.
Noise would be better than silence. I'll create a disturbance the merchant can't ignore. Better yet, I'll destroy his goods. That will bring him running.
What did I tell you? Do not disturb me when I'm in here. Don't bother me for anything. Not for him. You got that? If you make me come out, you'll be sorry.
Smoke bomb?
What did I tell you? Do not disturb me when I'm in here.
Grab.
I have no reason to kill these merchants if they cooperate. Maybe I should spare this one. He may be working against his will. This letter mentions the Tamba Highlands. But where are they? Now that I know my way to Fukuchiyama, the Iron Hen must die. I do not share Sokun's beliefs, but we can agree on this. If these merchants have any sense, they will ally themselves with the real House Imai.
Okay, so we just got a themed room for the hideout unlocked. And it's the one that starts with a Z, and it flashed too fast for me to remember it. But I'll put it in the description, and it increases the efficiency of your health rations by 20%. So it's really beneficial to go ahead and build one, because it makes your health a lot. When you take like a health kit, it gives you more health. Still can't get this one. I have no idea what that one is. Nope, not what I wanted. Alright, so let's go to the castle in Tamba. And I will meet you guys over here because it's going to take a while for me to walk all the way around, to run all the way around. Okay, we're here on the south side of the castle. Now, the first time I did this, I killed 2 merchants and spared 2, and he was over here in the garden. This time, I only killed 1 and spared 3, and now he's over here. I don't know if the number of deaths changes where he is, but it's making it sort of look that way. I would really prefer him to be over here in the garden because he's the only one there. Here, he's surrounded by guards and a daisho. So we have a little more work to do.
Easiest way to stay safe is to stay hidden. The Iron Hand. For all that mystery, he's just a man. That arrogant man.
So we've got
must be
this
the Iron
guy,
Hand.
this guy,
Time to strike him down.
Daisho, this guy, and this guy. Now, I tried a knife and the same thing happened. Like, we're just not allowed to hit him in the head with a knife. Like, no matter how close I get, it just will not register. But it registers on the others. So there's clearly something. So all we can do really is a smoke bomb and assassinate. But we're going to wait for, like, the Daisho to walk away.
Sokun will want to know the
And then
Iron
be
Hand's
careful
depth
which wall
and
you
this
pick
letter. I'm sure he will turn both to his advantage.
to get out. Because that side wall that he was next to has awnings, and so she won't climb up that. So make sure you ID which wall to jump out of, or, you know, to climb up to get out of before you assassinate, or you can get caught in a corner that is not fun to get caught in. Alright, so back to... Port of Sakai. Where we first got the quest. Bloody business and damage with poison engraving. I will put all of the engraving rewards and all that stuff in the description.
The Iron Hand is dead. His merchants offered some resistance. Not all of them survived.
Sometimes these things can't be helped. At least the worst of them is gone. Accept this poor token of my appreciation.
Okay. Just got a trinket. Damage for alerted provinces. 10% plus 10% damage per alerted province. And that is the Iron Hand. There you go.